Hello everyone, and a super warm welcome to VJ's English Club. Halo semuanya, selamat datang di VJ's English Club. You know, today we're tackling something that is absolutely foundational to speaking English well. I'm talking about the to-be verbs. Now, I know they might seem small, but trust me, they're the building blocks for almost everything else. If you can master these, your English is going to feel so much stronger. So, are you ready? Let's get started.
Okay, so here's our game plan for today. First, we'll grab some new words to help us out. Then we'll meet the entire to-be family. After that, we'll see how they work in real sentences. We'll look at a few common mistakes to avoid. Don't worry, it's easy. And finally, we'll wrap it all up with a handy checklist. Step by step, we're going to build a really solid understanding. All right, first things first, let's dive into some new vocabulary. Getting these words down now is going to make the rest of this lesson feel like a breeze. So mari kita mulai dengan beberapa kosakata baru. Ini akan sangat membantu kita memahami pelajaran hari ini. Now, take a look at this table. Let's focus on a couple of key phrases here. First, state of being. That's just a fancy way of talking about a condition, or keadaan. And then there's subject-verb agreement. It sounds complicated, but it just means the subject and the verb have to match, like puzzle pieces. They have to fit together perfectly. This is probably the most important rule for today. Ingat ya, kesesuaian subject dan kata kerja itu kuncinya.
Okay, moving on to part 2. It's time to meet the to-be family. I like to think of them as a family because they're all related, but each one has a specific job to do. Let's get to know them. Mari kita kenali bentuk-bentuk to-be. Anggap saja mereka seperti sebuah keluarga kata kerja yang kompak.
All right, this slide right here is your guide. It's so important. For the present tense, or waktu sekarang, we have I am, he, she, or it is, and you, we, or they are. Got it? Now for the past tense, or waktu lampau, it's even simpler. I, he, she, or it goes with was, and you, we, or they go with were. My advice, really try to memorize these pairs. They are essential. And now for section 3. We've met the family members, so let's put them to work. This is the really fun part, where we see how these little words make our senses come alive. Sekarang kita akan belajar bagaimana menggunakan kata kerja to be dalam kalimat. Siap? Let's go!
So one of the main jobs of to be is to connect a subject with an adjective, or kata sifat, to describe a state or feeling. Look at the example. I am happy. The word am is like a bridge that connects I to the feeling happy. Simple, right? The verb to be, dia itu, menghubungkan subjek dengan keadaannya.
What's next? Well, we also use to be with a noun, or kata benda, to identify who or what something is. It's like giving it a name tag. He is a student. Is tells us who he is. They are doctors. Are tells us their job. Jadi, ini digunakan untuk memberitahu identitas seseorang atau sesuatu. We also need to be to talk about where someone or something is and for conditions that can change. So if your friend texts you, "Where are you?" you can reply, "I am at home." Or look at this one. He was sick yesterday. He was sick yesterday, but maybe he feels great today. So we use to be untuk memberitahu lokasi atau kondisi yang sifatnya sementara. Now this is a really important one. To be verbs can also be helping verbs. They team up with another verb, an action verb with an ing ending, to show that an action is happening right now or was happening in the past. For example, I am studying means you're doing it now. Saya sedang belajar. And she was reading means the action was in progress in the past. Dia sedang membaca. Okay, let's talk about some common mistakes. And listen, please don't worry about this part. Seriously, every single person who learns English makes these mistakes at first. The goal isn't to be perfect. The goal is to see them, fix them, and learn. Sekarang, kita bahas kesalahan umum. Jangan khawatir ya, semua orang pasti pernah salah. Yang penting, kita belajar dari kesalahan itu. And here it is, the number one most common mistake. Subject-Verb Agreement. Remember our puzzle pieces? They have to match. It is never I is or he are. It always has to be I am, he is, and they are. Remember that rule. Subject and kata kerja to be, itu harus selalu cocok. So I want you to try and build a new habit. It's super simple. Every time you use am, is, or are, just take a half-second pause and ask yourself, does it match? Does my verb match my subject?
That one little check will make a massive difference in your English. So, jadikan ini kebiasaan. Selalu periksa kembali apakah subject dan kata kerjanya sudah cocok.
Wow, we have covered so much today. You're all doing great. Now, let's bring everything together into a quick checklist so you can remember all the key points. Mari kita rangkum semua yang telah kita pelajari dengan sebuah daftar periksa yang gampang diingat. And here it is, your ultimate cheat sheet for to-be verbs. Just 5 simple rules. Am is are for now. Was, were for before. Use them to describe, to identify, and to say where something is. Team them up with a verb ending in ing for ongoing actions. And the golden rule, the most important one, always match the verb to the subject. You've totally got this.
So before we finish, I want you to just take a second and think about this question. What was the single most important thing that you learned today? What was that one aha moment for you? Finding that one key idea will help you remember everything else. Jadi, coba fikirkan sejenak. Apa hal terpenting yang kamu pelajari hari ini?
Terima kasih. Thank you so much for joining me today at VJ's English Club. You guys were awesome. Remember, the secret ingredient is practice. Practice every single day, even if it's just for 5 minutes. You are capable of amazing things. You can do this. Teruslah berlatih setiap hari. Kalian pasti bisa. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.